Hello everyone, how are you all? Today we will be doing the reading passage 2, in which the questions that we are going to do is list of headings. List of headings is one kind of match the following, in which we need to mention in which paragraph this particular sentence are written. As we can see, there are few Roman numbers which are mentioned here, and that starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, in which we have already the answer which is mentioned for paragraph A is 5, so we are not going to use 5 again. Okay, so now what? Now we need to read the paragraph B, C, D, E and get the answer from 1, 2, 4 and 6, 7. Okay, first of all we will read the list of headings and then we will match from the paragraph. We will read from paragraph B. Okay, in Roman number 1 we can see in list of headings what it is mentioned: seeking the transmission of radio signals from planets. Seeking the transmission of radio signals from planets. It means seeking means waiting for the radio signal from the planets. Next we will see number 2. It is mentioned as appropriate responses to the signal from other civilization. Means the signal was received from other civilization. Number 3, vast distances of earth closest neighbors. It means it is saying something about the planets which are very near to the earth, like we have Venus, we have Mars. Okay, next we have assumption underlying the search of extraterrestrial intelligence. It means those people who are searching something extra which is extraordinary intelligence by using their intelligence, that is mentioned in any paragraph. We will not read 5 because it is already been mentioned for paragraph A. Number 6, knowledge of extraterrestrial life forms. And number 7, likelihood of life on other planets. It means there is one paragraph in which it is assumed that there can be some livelihood in other planets also. Okay, so now what? Now we have to read the paragraph from paragraph B, paragraph C, paragraph D and last paragraph E. We will be doing these 4 questions only, in which we will get to know about this list of headings that we have. Okay, so let's read. So when after we will not read paragraph A, we will read paragraph B. Okay, I'm going to make a proper size that we can read properly. Okay, so here it is. So as we will be reading paragraph B, here in paragraph B we can read from the first line: in discussing whether we are alone. It means it is saying by the scientists that while there is a discussion that we are alone in this particular solar system, from SETI. What is SETI? SETI, the full form is mentioned in a paragraph, if you will see. So we will get the full form of SETI. Let's read, just give me a minute while I give you. Yes, it is mentioned here in the subtitle. SETI means search for extraterrestrials intelligence. Okay, this is our SETI full form. What it is? It is search for extraterrestrial research intelligence. So it is mentioned in paragraph B that most SETI scientists who are working, who adopt 2 ground rules. First, UFO. What is UFO? That is under unidentified flying object are generally ignored, since most scientists do not consider the evidence of for them to be strong enough to be serious consideration. Although it is also important to keep the open mind in case any really convincing evidence emerges in the future. Second, we make a very conservative assumption that we are looking for in a life form that is pretty well like us, since if it is differ radically from us, we may well not recognize it as a life form, quite apart from whether we are able to communicate with it. So here it is something in this paragraph, it is mentioned that there are many extraterrestrial objects like UFO and other things where scientists do not believe unless and until there is a proof, there is a evidence for that. Okay, and they are still working on this particular thing. And also the second, what is meant, second, we may have a conservative assumption, so we will having a assumption from different people, but we have a same assumption that there are someone. So if we read in the list of headings, we will get the answer of paragraph B. So in paragraph B, our answer, let's see which it would be. Assumption, it is mentioned as assumption here. So we'll read this assumption underlying the search of extraterrestrial intelligence. So answer will be 4. You got it? So number 14, the answer will be 4. So here in paragraph B, we will write 4 in Romans. Okay, so it will be 4, which is this one. Okay, now we will go to the next question, paragraph C. So when we read paragraph C, we will get the answer. It is a very small paragraph. In paragraph C, if we read about lump sum, here it is mentioned about 100 billion star galaxies. See, it is mentioned 100 billion star galaxies. It is mentioned 1 lakh star might feel life bending planet. Okay, and also it is mentioned that 100 light years away. Okay, it means that it is said about what, let's see, it is mentioned that our neighbors, our nearest neighbors, see here is the keyword nearest neighbors, and in list of headings if you will see the nearest neighbors where it is mentioned. So the nearest neighbors are mentioned here where we read in the list of headings, that is, let's see, yes, number 3. In number 3 it is mentioned about the latest nearest neighbors. So in paragraph C, if we read, let's see what it is mentioned in a vast distance of Earth's closest neighbor. Okay, so here it is mentioned as Earth's closest neighbor. And what is it mentioned in the paragraph? In paragraph C, let's see, is it mentioned that closest neighbor to Earth? Let's read from here. 100,000 stars might have been life-bringing planet. This means the nearest neighbor perhaps will be 100 light years away, which is almost next door to the astronaut terms. No, nothing for Earth is mentioned, so this will not be the answer. Let's see where is the answer. Okay, if we read from here, it seems, okay, let's see from read from here, it seems inconceivable that at least one of these planets does not have the life form. Here it is life form, it is mentioned on it fact that base educated guess we can make using of little then do not for condition for carbon based life. So it is mentioned about the life. So answer for life, let's see which is the option that is mentioned for the life. Yes, it is here, life form, knowledge of extraterrestrial life form. So the answer for number C will be life form, that is number 6. So here it will be number 6. Got it? Let's go to the next paragraph, paragraph D. We will look for the answer for paragraph D, what it is mentioned. Paragraph C, paragraph D. Yes, here it is. In paragraph D, we will read from the first line. An alien civilization could choose many different ways of sending information. So sending of information, it is mentioned, right, across the galaxy, but many of these either require too much of energy or else are severely attached while transferring the vast distance across the galaxy. It is something mentioned about the galaxy, about it is mentioned about the sending of information, and also it is said that it has a vast difference. So let's go to the question and see where it is matches. Signals, something signals it is said about, right? Yes, it can be number 1, seeking the transmission of radio signals from other planet. Radio signals from other planet, right? So let's see radio signals from other planet, where it is mentioned. See, here it is mentioned about the radio signals 1000 3000 megahertz. Okay, it is mentioned about the 1000 likely stars. See, far distant the outer planet of the project is an under directed search which is maintaining all of the space. So answer will be 1. So let's go to the question and write the question's answer. So paragraph D will be 1. Okay, we have done. Now we will go for paragraph E and see the answer. If we read paragraph E, we will look for the answer then. In paragraph E, there is a considerable debate over how we should react and how the detect the signal from an alien civilization. Everybody agrees that we should not reply immediately, quite apart from the. So it is something said about the reply, how to reply to the alien civilization. So let's go and see the question. Where is the answer for the list of headings in paragraph E? Signals. It is something said about the signals, territorial signals. Okay, here it is. Answer will be this one, appropriate response to the signals from other civilization. Okay, appropriate response, it means it is said that we should not reply at the same time. The response should not be given at the same time. So the answer number 17 will be 1. So it is here mentioned that we should wait, react them appropriately. Okay, so see, it is mentioned the first line itself here. We detect the signal from the alien and do not reply. It is mentioned here. Reply immediately. It is mentioned here. So answer will be answer for this question will be two. Answer will be 2, that appropriate responsive signal from other civilization. Got it? So this is all what I have done today. So I hope this reading passage, the way of highlighting the answer, you have understood. So do the reading well, understood, look for the keywords and get the answer. So good night and have a nice reading ahead.